Nolagent here at Palace Cafe. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to Nolagent. Let the good times roll. Here we are in the CBD looking down to Canal Street, where that's Palace Cafe right there on the French Quarter side of Canal Street. So in this episode of our New Orleans travel vlog, we're going to be visiting Dickie Brennan's Palace Cafe, which is located over there in the New Orleans French Quarter, and our quest through the French Quarter restaurants for the best New Orleans food at the best New Orleans restaurants. Dickie Brennan's Palace Cafe is located in the New Orleans French Quarter at 605 Canal Street. And currently we're in the American sector side of Canal Street. We're going to cross the neutral ground, and once we get on the side of the French Quarter, the street names change and we're then officially in the Creole section of New Orleans. So this is the old separation line between which part of New Orleans was more American and which part was more Creole. So there used to be mostly French and Spanish speakers, and later a bunch of Italian, Sicilian speakers in this area of town. Now it's all pretty Americanized. So here we are heading through right next to Palace Cafe. They got their outdoor patio right there. And I haven't actually been here in quite a few years. They did a remodel. I haven't seen what they've done inside this place with the remodel. One of my friends used to be the manager here, and it's been quite a few years since he did that, and quite a few years since I was here as well. So this is in some ways going to be a brand new experience for me, as it's been quite such a long time since I've been here. So we have lots to see and explore here. They do have, of course, a little tile work with their name in it right here, and a nice little way to get in here. So let's go ahead and head on inside here and check this place out. So it is Halloween time, and they've got some spooky ghosts up there and a few other scary little decorations just to make sure we're in that Halloween spirit. Hopefully we won't be eating any of this witch's brew today, as I don't think she looks too healthy. And those spooky ghosts certainly are. I don't know if I know what's going on with them. So far, I'd say the dining room downstairs looks pretty familiar. I'm not seeing a whole lot of changes to this part of the building. Here's their bar downstairs. Apparently they've built a much nicer upstairs bar. Now here's the main kitchen, so you can see your food being cooked if you would like to. So downstairs looks pretty similar to the way I recall it. Of course, we're going to head on upstairs and explore more stuff, as that's always been one of the great features of this place, is this nice spiral staircase here. So, getting to the top, you certainly get some great views of that main dining room downstairs. And now we have plenty of other stuff to see up here that's new to me, at least. We get a nice view of the outdoors here. There's their main sign we can see. And then as we continue around to this angle, we get a great view of this new fancy place, the Black Duck. And again, a fantastic view of the ground floor dining room there. So this is certainly worth the trip just for the views. And as we keep exploring around this space, there's still more to see. So the Black Duck Bar looks to be quite an interesting spot, and it looks like it would be an enjoyable place to pass a good time. So I would say I'm quite a fan of the way this looks. They have a nice selection of draft beer here on tap, and then an impressive selection of liquors. And as we continue around, they have more things to show us. They currently have 137 bottles of rum on the wall and adding to the collection, so that's nice. And there's still more to see, as this is only the second floor. So the Black Duck Bar, definitely a nice space. We've we've got to go up to the next level to see the private dining space, which that will be interesting to see if anything has changed up there. So we have to get on the elevator and up we go. Okay, we'll do a quick exploration of this space. So if you've got any type of event or need some private dining space, this is where you can get a larger area that you can just have to yourself. So they do have quite a nice amount of private dining space where you can cram quite a lot of people into this dining room here. So it's nicely appointed, definitely a nice space. You do need a larger group, it looks like, to take full advantage of this space, though. So you certainly should keep that spot in mind. Alright, let's head back downstairs and grab a table, as of course we came here to eat. So let's check this menu out and see what we're going to get today. Ooh, yes, so we have cocktails, which I have to get back to work, so I can't have any of those today. A nice selection of wines by the glass here. Then we have hors d'oeuvres with crab meat cheesecake, oysters ravigote, shrimp remoulade, mousse de faux de canard, charcuterie à fromage, and mushroom crostini. Then we have soups and salads with turtle soup, gumbo yaya, the werlin, springberry salad, and salad maison. Then we have accompaniments with grilled chicken breast, grilled Gulf shrimp, crispy Gulf oysters, jumbo lump crab meat. Next, we have entrees with salad niçoise, fried oyster salad, and dewy crusted fish, catfish pecan, shrimp chafunta, steak en poivre. Then we have cochon de lait potato pie, brasserie burger, pesto, and burrata pasta. Next, we have desserts with white chocolate bread pudding, lemon yogurt tart, mousse au chocolat, cream brulee, Louisiana strawberry shortcake, bananas Foster, and frozen desserts. Then we have Dickie Brennan and Company, a family of restaurants. With the opening of Palace Café in 1991, Dickie Brennan and Company was established to foster and nurture the rich history of New Orleans cuisine. Today, Dickie Brennan's restaurant group includes 4 restaurants located in New Orleans, French Quarter, Palace Café, Dickie Brennan Steakhouse, Bourbon House, and Tableau. We also own and operate Acorn Café, located in the New Orleans City Park, adjacent to the Louisiana Children's Museum, and the Commissary Kitchen Market in New Orleans Garden District. Well now, my waiter brought me a nice little gift here. What do you think's in this package? Ooh, some delicious French bread, and I've got a lot of butter to go with it here. So let's dig in. Ooh, yeah, here we go. And some perfect New Orleans style French bread is always a great idea. Next, I got a little turtle soup au cherry.
Thank you.
So let's dig in. Turtle soup is always a good idea in New Orleans. So many good things in here. So the turtle is always nice, and there's often egg. And of course, some sherry gives it that extra little kick there. Ooh, yes. And this is certainly a bowl serving and not a cup serving. So you are getting a nice, generous portion to start your meal out with here. So they are definitely making sure you start out with a very healthy beginning. And here's the last bite. And now, just like I've totally destroyed this turtle soup, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this turtle soup. And while you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account. I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. Next, I got this shrimp chafunta, and it's interesting looking. It looks like it's mainly some shrimp with a tail on. This shrimp seems to have lost some of the meat on it. And then it's a little bit of mushroom with rice. So it's a pretty simple dish overall. Now these shrimp are cooked perfectly. They're very nice. Just didn't get a whole lot of shrimp here in this dish. So very light on the shrimp. And then basically it's just some mushrooms, pile of rice with a little sauce on top of it. So overall, it's a pretty simple dish. It's kind of plain Jane. It probably could have benefited from the addition of a little of the Holy Trinity, as we call it in New Orleans. So that's just onions, peppers, and celery, and of course a lot of garlic as well, and some other herbs and spices that we always throw in the food. So for the price of this dish at $25, I'm just really not feeling I got my money's worth here, as a few little shrimp, a few little mushrooms, and sauce and a whole lot of rice, you know, it's just not feeling it here. So I probably would say I'm not getting this dish ever again. It's the first time I've had this dish, probably the last time. I'm just not impressed, unfortunately. So I would probably recommend getting something else on the menu, as this is just not my bliss overall. It's just very bland overall. Not the best thing I've ever had. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just very plain and bland. So, just like I've totally destroyed this dish, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this shrimp you fucked up. While you're down there, make sure to check out links to my Patreon account, as I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. Well, now it's dessert time, and I got that chocolate mousse. Ooh, this is a beautiful looking dish. Now, just because it's pretty doesn't mean it tastes good, so let's get into the taste test here. Ooh, and oh yes, this is very deliciously chocolatey, yummy here. Oh, this is a very yummy dessert. So, I definitely could say you want to try this if you're a fan of chocolate. Here we go. We got the strawberry, the cream, and the chocolate mousse all in one. And oh, that was an amazing bite of yummy things. So each and every bite of this is hitting all of the dessert things that I enjoy. So this is making me quite happy. The only way it could be better, I guess, is if they put a scoop of ice cream on top, I guess. So this is certainly a very generous serving, and I am going to be quite full after polishing off all of this chocolate mousse. So you are not getting a small dessert here. You probably could share this with somebody else and still be pretty happy, I would say. So the dessert's a big winner here, and this is definitely making me happy. So it's good to get a great dessert in the end always. So here we go with the last bite, and it's been very chocolatey, yummy, adventurously great. So, just like I've totally destroyed this chocolate mousse, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this chocolate mousse. So while you're down there, make sure to check out links to my Patreon account, as I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. So the bill arrived, and the total before tip was $48.59. So thanks so much to everybody at Palace Cafe. It's a beautiful space, and I really enjoyed all of my food except for that shrimp chifukta, which fell short to my taste buds at least. Otherwise, everything was a very enjoyable experience. And thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the Knowledgeette channel, especially to my Patreons. Now, if you would so kindly, go ahead and share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, as it really would help me with that YouTube algorithm. Then tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. Knowledgeette here, and thanks so much for watching. And just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.